Okay, hello, welcome to Mortal Kombat Trilogy on the N64. Hold on. Okay, that was a little cheat that I just activated so I can have infinite credits during this playthrough of MK Trilogy for the Nintendo 64 with retro achievements, as you can see here. So I'm gonna try a super basic playthrough as Smoke on the Novice Tower. Well, I call it basic, but if I activated the infinite credits, it's because it's difficult enough, just with the 4 credits they give you as default. Actually, this version, even though it's as difficult as probably the arcade ones, especially Shao Kahn's battle is especially annoying, I remember that much. It's not so problematic for the other characters. I might still die, lose a few rounds, a few battles. And then you have the first fatality. Remember, they reward you with an achievement just because you perform a fatality in general, regardless of the character you are playing as. I mean, it would have been more awesome actually if you were able to get all the moves or all the finishers for each catcher and give you an achievement for that, instead of just giving you one for doing a whatever fatality. Flawless victory. I guess there is one for double flawless, I don't know. Well, obviously there are achievements for performing, in this case, okay, no double flawless. Second fatality. However, no achievement for it. Yeah, but they also give you one for babalities, one for friendships, one for animalities, and also pit fatalities, which I'm gonna attempt here. Yeah, Jade usually is a pain in the ass on whatever playthrough of whatever version we're playing, usually in later stages of the game. Basically because Jade can do invincibility, usually annoys me. I feel pit for you. Okay, what is this mere mortal achievement I just got? Okay, reach 3-win streak. And yeah, these are the ones I haven't locked. Look at this. These are the active challenges, the ones you should be focusing on mostly at this moment. For example, to complete the Novice Ladder or Normal, or beyond, Mycobacterium tuberculosis, I don't know what that is supposed to mean. I guess it's a reference to a smoke itself. Beat the game using only smoke. 3 rounds, medium difficulty. That's why you see the 2 little icons at the bottom of the screen. Basically because those are the currently active achievements. That's actually an awesome feature here on RetroArch, which is the emulation hub I'm using. The fact that you can, or the game is smart enough to tell you what to focus on at that moment. In this case, I'm trying to beat the Novice Ladder / Tower, whatever you want to call it, and beat the game as Smoke. There you go. Yeah, I gotta go for the other moves. Let's try a friendship. Come on.
Smoke wins. Friendship. Friendship again?
As a big fan of the classic Mortal Kombat games, it's so awesome. I find it so awesome that you can pretty much play and replay all of the versions of Mortal Kombat to get achievements in this case. Such an incentive. Yeah, here I have the option for another pit fatality. However, I'm gonna go for Babality. Well, first of all, I have to win. Little detail there that I do not want to forget. Yeah, at this point, CPU gets extremely smart. Button reads everything. And this is pretty much when the infinite credit cheat really comes in handy. You see, free play message, just to confirm that the cheat actually worked. Well, actually, when I executed it, it made a little noise during the story thing before I started the playthrough itself. Come on. Not bad. Oops. I can go for the animality. Remember, it requires to beat Cyrus on a round 3, plus the mercy move, but I was actually trying to do this on practice and it didn't work, the animality itself. So I'm gonna do some research on my own to find out what happened. Whoa! Okay, that was a lucky win. I ended up doing a Babality as well. So I'm getting a bunch of achievements, which are super basic. And of course, they feature Jade in an endurance battle. I mean, she's annoying enough by herself, imagine with a companion. Okay, I got actually very lucky because I activated the aggressor mode that, for those who don't know, increases the damage that you cause, or that the enemies cause on you. Okay, for some reason they made Jade easy enough, or at least not as difficult. But Reptile finished me off, basically. Oops. Well, as far as I remember, in at least the PC version that it's a Mortal Kombat Trilogy version that I played a lot back in the day. I think you got infinite continues. I might be wrong about that. Do you realize the icon at the bottom? Basically, when I try to select other characters, it doesn't show up. But when you go back to Smoke, it activates once again. So the red achievement thing is smart enough to identify. Why am I saying this? Because you get the achievement when you beat all of the stages of the game with a single character. You can't change, otherwise you lose all the progress, I believe. So you can't really like beat all the stages with one guy and then beat the final boss with the guy you want to get the ending with. which is something I used to do, like playing on my own. In order to get a specific ending, I pretty much beat 95% of the game with one character, and the final one with the one I was specifically interested in. Okay, I don't think I'll be able to get like animality working. You need enough health actually to do the mercy and survive after the mercy. Okay, probably I'm gonna win this. So we're gonna go for a fatality again. Classic. Just to end it in a good note. Okay, one thing I've noticed in the Motaro battle, at least in this version, I don't know if it is a problem with the emulation, but it's really slow. It's like, as you can see, everybody moves super slow. I don't know if it is an emulation issue. I don't remember experiencing this, playing this on the actual console, to be honest with you. However, the music sounds normal. The music sounds at normal speed, but the gameplay itself lags. I guess it's because it's Motaro, I don't know, but it calls my attention. Yeah, I should go for this kick instead. It's okay, I can take a defeat, I guess. No, too far away from him. Yeah, in this game the bosses do have fatalities, one each, one for Motaro, one for Shao Kahn. Sometimes they perform it on you, but they have to be close enough, that's why they stand still. Most likely they won't do anything. Now from this game onwards, they start with the whole idea of being able to play as the bosses and perform fatalities with them, which is a thing all of us who grew up playing Mortal Kombat games kind of fantasized about a little bit. Well, I did hell of a job in the previous battle. Now I'm struggling a little bit to connect properly. Well, I need Motaro to do super high jumps like this, so he gets exposed, so I can do an uppercut or a roundhouse kick. I should go for the uppercut. That's probably what does more damage. Yeah, but I need him to do high jumps like this more often. I got lucky there. I think the Sega Saturn version of MK Trilogy, which is actually more similar to the PlayStation and PC ones, is very unique in its own way. But I think that version, the Saturn one, doesn't have achievements. The PS1 does. Another incentive to play and replay Mortal Kombat games to boredom. Yeah, when Motaro gets desperate, he usually goes for the fireballs. At least I experienced a lot of that on the Super Nintendo versions. Okay, this boss battle is so shitty, unfair, broken, whatever. I usually do this. Run towards him and give some uppercuts, but I've noticed in some previous attempts that Shao Kahn practically doesn't have a get up animation. He immediately attacks before he falls to the ground. See, he's already moving before he actually hits the floor, which is shit. There he practically... See, look at that. It's hard to explain, but I guess you get what I'm saying. I'm trying to be faster than him, but before I even get to his position, he's already attacking. Which I don't remember experiencing in any of the other versions, to be honest. I guess this is what the resource I have. Jump kicks and then do the spear. And I was close enough, but yeah, the other technique of running towards him as he's falling from an uppercut, and basically do another uppercut in the process. Sorry, a jump kick and then go for an uppercut as he is basically falling and recovering. Doesn't work as consistently as I remember doing it in other versions. It's going through him. Makes no sense. He's not supposed to be invincible while doing those techniques. Yeah, right now, yeah, this is basically what I do in other versions. He's less aggressive, that's why he's not like attacking before he even stands up. It still kick my ass. And at this rate I would have gotten a game over if it weren't because I'm using infinite credits. Which at least seems like whoever coded these achievements allowed. Regardless, there must be an incentive or an achievement for doing this with a single credit, or... Look how aggressive he is.
That was pathetic.
That was pathetic indeed. I couldn't agree more. Is he reading my button pressing, or is it just bad luck? Again, I could try to change my strat, if you will, but they always counter with something. I mean, if I try to do the spear, he will do the fireball. If I try to do a jump kick, he will do this knee move. If I run towards him and do an uppercut, he will hammer me. There's always something to counter with, so this is like 60% luck and the rest skill. It all depends on the version. Super Nintendo at least, and Sega Genesis, from what I recall, or from what I remember, are pretty balanced. You can do some exploits and win from that. Yeah, this is like a new one, sort of. But this is basically working with Smoke, probably will work with Scorpion, Human Smoke. But I don't find some consistency to apply with other characters in case you want to play and beat this game as other guys. Okay, we got it. Okay, story-wise, I never understood why all of the characters got out of Shao Kahn. If the one who takes the souls is Shang Tsung. Okay, yeah, since I beat the novice one, I have access just to a few treasures. A random prize. And I got an endurance against Noob Saibot and Sub-Zero. Whether you lose or win, you get the credits. Well, he kicked my ass. Nope, Salvador is the other character I have to do a full playthrough with. That I know I can beat the game with. Okay. It's not just a two-guy entrance, so I'm not winning this one. Yeah, basically you are fighting all the ninjas. So I'd rather die. I remember like beating 5 ninjas or 5 characters in a single endurance battle on the PC version of MK Trilogy, but playing as Noob Saibot. Probably there I will be able to win, but not as anybody else, that's for sure. So yeah, that was a little nice quick playthrough as Robot Smoke, MK Trilogy. I might try other characters. I would like to learn other characters, obviously. Apart from Rob Saibot and Smoke and maybe Scorpion, maybe Sub-Zero, which are ones that probably with a lot of tries, with a lot of deaths, a lot of attempts, I will be able to beat those games anyway. But I put just something random. I doubt something's gonna come out of this. And there, like I said, there are a lot of incentives, a lot of achievements to try get. Maybe use the very same characters that you are good with to do the other ladders, the other modes, so we can basically have 3 more playthroughs to do automatically, something like that. I don't know. So yeah, guys, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you very soon.